Good evening, everybody. It's right at 8 p.m. on January the 23rd. Welcome back to the channel. I posted I made a post on my Facebook, Chuck Johnson Fishing Facebook page yesterday, and shared it on several other different fishing pages that I was at 960 subscribers, and talked about the giveaway that we would be doing at 1,000 subscribers. Well, a day later, here we are, and we have surpassed 1,000 subscribers. I thank you guys so much for that. That's just amazing. It's unreal. So I've got some stuff here together for the giveaway. I've got some other things that I don't have in my possession that I'm going to talk about that will also be included in the giveaway, that will be mailed either directly to the winner or be mailed to me, and then I will mail it to the winner. We're going to do this giveaway the same way that we've done the rest of them. I'm going to make this video. I'm going to post it on YouTube. Anybody that wants to be entered for a chance to win this giveaway needs to go to the video on YouTube, and first off, subscribe if you haven't, and then comment on the video. You can comment whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Don't be mean about it or nothing, but you can comment whatever you want. Just lets me know that you want to be entered into the giveaway. I do want to stress that in order to be eligible for the giveaway, you have to have a United States mailing address. I'm not going to ship anything overseas, so just make sure you have a United States mailing address. Probably going to make the deadline for commenting on the video. I'll make this one a little bit longer time frame so more people have a chance to see the video and to comment. It's 8 p.m. on Thursday evening, so let's make the deadline 8 p.m. on Saturday evening. That'll be Saturday, January the 25th at 8 p.m. will be the deadline for commenting on the video. At that time, I'll get back on the video and say comments are closed, and I'll tally up all of the names of the people who have commented, and then we'll put all the names into the wheel of names again, spin them, and see who wins. So I'm going to jump right into talking about the items that we're going to give away here. I've got to pull some stuff up on Facebook here to tell you about them. I'm going to talk about the items first that I don't have in my possession, and then we'll get into the items that I do have in my possession. The first two things that's going to be given away, these are donated by Chris Sizemore at Chris Sizemore Fishing. I'm sure some of you may be familiar with him, especially Kentucky guys, and you guys that fish Cedar Creek definitely probably will be familiar with him. But Chris has graciously donated 2 of his handmade swim jigs. I'll show you a picture of them in just a second. I hope the camera will pick them up, but they are in green shad and blue shad. And I'm sure the camera's not going to pick these colors up, guys, and these pictures are not going to do them justice, but there's one of them right there. Really nice looking swim jig, and there's the other one. And like I said, in this camera and on this light, they probably look the same, but they're fantastic. Chris makes some really nice stuff. I appreciate him pitching in here and donating some good stuff to give away to the winner of this video. And again, that's Chris Sizemore at Chris Sizemore Fishing. 2 really nice swim jigs. The next thing, and this just came up today, a company reached out to me on Facebook on my Chuck Johnson Fishing page, a company called Walton Rods, and they wanted to pitch in something to donate for this giveaway. They also own a company called, I'm going to show you Walton Rods' Facebook page first so you'll know who I'm talking about. Hope you can see that. That's Walton Rods, and they own a company called Drip Fish Coffee. I'm going to pull that up here, get it to load. And they have several different blends of coffee, and they told me that there's 3 different blends that they can offer for this giveaway. These will be in 12-ounce bags. One of them is Campfire Whiskey, one of them is Backcountry Companion, and the other one is La Trucha. And these bags of coffee look like they're about $19 a bag, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's pretty good coffee. And that's gonna kind of work the same way as the swim jigs. Whoever the winner is, once I get their address, I'll give it to to Drip Fish Coffee here, Walton Rods, and they will mail the coffee directly to the owner. So, I'm sorry, the winner. So I certainly appreciate them pitching in on that. That was unexpected. I had no idea that was coming. The other items here are from my buddy, and you guys are familiar with him from my videos and familiar with his crankbaits. You've seen me catch a ton of fish on his crankbaits. It's Shane Young at Laurel River Pro Lures. Got another one of his rock crawlers. Rock Crawler 55, 9 to 14 depth. This is in Blaze. I hope I get this good on camera here. It's a Blaze color. Hope the light doesn't wash it out too bad. Phenomenal little bait. That color right there, Blaze, on Douglas, I have absolutely wore them out on that Blaze color. It's a great color for that lake and a lot of other lakes. Lake Cumberland's a good color for that. It's just a really nice bait. And Shane just donated 3 baits for us this time for the giveaway. And I know you guys have seen this bait on my channel. This little John that he makes in his Tennessee shad color. I can't tell you how many fish I've caught on that bait right there. Well, not this is a new one, but you know what I mean. So he's gave us one of those to give away. Phenomenal little bait. And he's gave us another little John, and this is in his new color, is gizzard shad. I've not got to throw this bait yet. I just got some of these myself today when I picked these baits up for the giveaway. I got some myself, but I have no doubt that they are going to be killer. Again, that's his little John in gizzard shad. So I want to thank Shane Young and Laurel River Pro Lures again for coming through for us on this giveaway. He just makes some phenomenal crankbaits, and man, I have caught a ton of fish on them. And the next company is a local company here to me called CNS Lures, some friends of mine. And I use a lot of their plastics, especially on my A-rigs and on my underspins, and in the summertime too on shaky heads and on their craws. So they've donated several packs of their baits here. The first one is the 5-inch fat finesse worm. I call it a shaky head worm because that's what I throw it on. In this color, well, the color is huckleberry. I'll get one of them out of the pack here so you can see a little bit better. And guys, I don't know if you can go back to my earlier videos back in the summer on Laurel Lake especially, and I know one of them is a Thursday night tournament and one of them is a Saturday night tournament. I have caught a ton of fish on this shaky head worm right here in this color. It's phenomenal in the summertime. I've just caught a ton of fish, and I've always fished it on a shaky head, but I mean, you can throw it Texas rig, however you want to throw it. But that color right there in the summer, especially on these highland reservoirs that I fish, is outstanding. So he gave us a pack of those. We appreciate that. These are his craws. He calls them a mud bug. You can throw them on a jig trailer. You can throw them Texas rig. I've even thrown them Nico rig, and done pretty well with them that way. They come. He's got them in about every color you can imagine. This color is cold water craw, if you can see it in the light, but it's kind of a green pumpkin blue. Really nice color. He's gave us a pack of those. That's a 4-inch craw. Like I said, they work really well as jig trailers. I mean, you know how to fish craws. You can fish them 1,000 different ways. So they donated us a pack of those. These are his fairly new. They're not his newest bait, but they're fairly new. 3.5-inch baby G minnow in super shad color. This is for my forward-facing sonar guys. Man, I've caught a ton of fish on his forward-facing sonar. I mean, you don't have to fish them forward-facing sonar. You could tight line this. I mean, you know how to fish a jig head minnow. There's 1,000 different ways to fish it, but that's the pack of these that he's donated for us. Really nice little baits. I've caught a ton of fish on them. And again, that's super shad color. These are a little newer. That was that pack that I showed you a minute ago was the 3.5-inch baby G minnow. This is the 5-inch G minnow. This color is magic shad. And again, the same way, you know, you can fish them on a jig head minnow, you can tight line them, you can, you know, use them forward facing sonar, especially when the fish are schooled up out chasing shad balls. Just a great bait. Show it to you out of the pack. Really nice bait. It's got a really nice action to it. I think you guys will be happy with those. And next, we have some of his paddle tail swim baits. This is his newest paddle tail swim bait. It's the 3.2 inch. He calls it a mid getter. The color he calls this is laurel shad. I call it alewife because it kind of, you know, to me it looks like the alewife color, you know, the color of the alewives in these lakes around here. I use these. Well, I use them a few different ways. The 3.2 inch size is my main one that I'll use on a 3/8 ounce underspin. And they work really good for that. You know, they'll work really good on a ball head jig, you know, just like a single swim bait. And I also use this 3.2 inch for the outside fore on my A-rig. And I'll use it. It got a bunch of different colors, but this is one of my favorite, this laurel shad. And this is the 3.2 inch size. Next is another one of his little paddle tail swim baits. This is a 2.8 inch. He calls it the little getter. This is a electric shad color. Before he came out with that 3.2 inch, I used the 2.8, these 2.8s on the outside fore on my A-rig. And I also use them on a 1/4 ounce underspin. They work really well. This is another one of my favorite colors of his. This is electric shad. Just a really good little fish catching bait. I've caught a ton of fish on them. On all the ways that I fish them, whether it be an A-rig, an underspin, or just a ball head jig, you know, just fishing them like a single swim bait. And this is a pack of his larger size paddle tail swim baits. It's called the 3.8 Big Getter in Magic Shad. And I will use these I'll use this size on an underspin sun, especially if I'm throwing a bigger underspin like a 5/8 ounce underspin. I'll use the bigger 3.8 inch, and I always use the 3.8 inch on the middle hook on my A-rigs. I'll normally take and dip the tail in chartreuse. You know, some people do that, some don't. I don't know. It's just kind of a little confidence thing for me. But just a great bait. It's got good action, and he's got those in a bunch of different colors. Get this one back in the pack here. And next, he calls these the shaken shad. This is the 3.25 inch shaken shad in smoky shad color. There's a ton of different ways you can fish these. You can fish them like a jig head minnow. You can tight line them. You can put them on an underspin. You can put them on just a ball head jig. This color, yeah, smoky shad is that color. I've caught fish on them, you know, working them like a jig head minnow. One of my favorite ways to fish them, maybe not necessarily this size, because I'm going to show you the bigger size in just a minute. I've caught a ton of fish on this size right here, fished them like a jig head minnow, forward facing sonar. That's the 3.25 inch size in that shaken shad. This size here is the 4 inch shaken shad. One of my favorite ways to fish this, or one of my favorite things to use this size for, is a trailer on a bladed jig. Works really well for that. This color he calls mouse, and I don't know if you can see it, the color real well in this light, but I don't know. It's kind of, to me, looks like a cross between green pumpkin and electric shad. So really good color. And that's the 4 inch shaken shad. And those are all from C&S Lures here in London, Kentucky. They make a ton of plastics. I don't have a pack with me. If I did, I'd throw them into the giveaway. But another bait of theirs that I have absolutely loaded the boat on throughout the summer into really early fall is their 10.5 inch worm. 10.5 inch big worm, and the color that I used pretty much exclusively was cherry seed. I went through a ton of his cherry seed 10.5 inch worms and caught a ton of fish on them. You can go back to my summertime videos and see that. I caught it a ton on them on Laurel River Lake, a ton of them on Cedar Creek. Man, that was one probably my go-to bait on Cedar Creek over the summer, was that 10.5-inch worm from CNS Lures. So check them out. You can check them out on Facebook, CNS Lures. I think they've got a website, a web page, cnslures.com, but don't hold me to that. But you can definitely check them out on Facebook, and you can get them at several tackle shops around this area. I know Saddlebrook has a lot of their stuff, so check them out. Show them some love for helping us out on this giveaway here. Again, Shane Young at Laurel River Pro Lures. Make sure you check him out. I know a lot of people have asked me where to find his crankbaits at. He's working on a website. He's got the website up and running, but I don't think the online store is functional yet, but it will be very soon. But you can also check him out on Facebook at Laurel River Pro Lures. And I'll put links again, either a Facebook link or a website link in the description on the video when I post it on YouTube. And last but not least is the reel that I talked about. I'm gonna go to Tackle Warehouse here right now and find the reel so I can show a picture of it. And I don't have it yet. I'm gonna wait until the winner is picked, so the winner can let me know what size what retrieve they want and what gear ratio, and I will order it and I will have it shipped directly to the winner. Autocorrect. All right. The Lew's Speed Spool LFS. Looks like they're on sale right now at Tackle Warehouse for $89.97. You know, I'm sure you guys, a lot of you guys are familiar with these reels, but for a $100 reel, in my opinion, you can't beat them. I've got several of them, and they just work. They're just a workhorse. Great little reel. So let's see what the gear ratios are available. Looks like they come in a 6.8, a 7.5, a 5.6. So 6.8, 7.5, and 5.6 to 1. And of course, either left or right hand. So whoever the winner is, let me know which retrieve you want, either left or right hand, and the gear ratio that you want in that Lew's Speed Spool LFS, and I will order it from Tackle Warehouse and have it shipped directly to you. So again, that's we got the coffee from Dripfish Coffee. We got the swim jigs from Chris Sizemore Fishing. You can check Chris Sizemore out on Facebook, and also Dripfish Coffee on Facebook, and their website at dripfishcoffee.com, and that's owned by Walton Rods. That's who reached out to me to donate this. And Shane Young at Laurel River Pro Lures, and the guys at CNS Lures. So guys, check them out. Show them some thanks and some love for giving this stuff to us. Again, I'm going to post this video just as soon as I get done here. I'm going to post it to YouTube, and the deadline for commenting on it in order to be eligible for the drawing will be 8 p.m. Eastern time on January the 25th, which is this coming Saturday. Go to the video on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment. And just be sure that you do have a United States mailing address. And we'll pick the winner Friday evening, and we'll post another video like we've done before announcing it. Good luck to everybody. And I want to thank you guys again so much for the support you give me on my channel. It's really growing. I'm having people reach out to me. I'm going to be on Cumberland this coming Saturday. I've got a surprise coming up for that video, an opportunity that's come my way, and I wouldn't have got that opportunity had I not gotten so much support from you guys on YouTube. I mean, that's where it came from. So thanks so much for that. I'm going to keep, as long as the good Lord blesses me to keep being able to go fishing and do these videos, I'm going to keep doing it because I really enjoy it. and I hope that I'm able to, you know, help some other people learn how to fish, where to fish, and what to fish. Because you know, a lot of the stuff that I've learned about a lot of these lakes, that's where I have learned it from, is YouTube. I had never been on Douglas Lake in my life until April of last year, and we went down there for spring break. And once I found out that's where we were going, I started getting on YouTube and looking at fishing videos of Douglas Lake, and you know, that's how I learned anything about fishing Douglas Lake. And I'll tell you, the two channels that helped me the most was Hog Molly Fishing, Jeremy Rayleigh, I appreciate him, and Ryan Epps Fishing. Two great channels. If you want to know anything about Douglas Lake, you probably learn more from those guys about Douglas than you will from my videos, but keep watching my videos. You know, so I hope that I'm able to do with my videos on YouTube what those guys did for me and others. It's not just those two. I've subscribed to a bunch of channels, and it's helped me a ton, and I hope that, you know, I'm able to give back to that. So again, thanks everybody so much for the support. Keep watching the videos, keep subscribing, keep sharing, and as we keep going, I'll keep doing more of these videos at different intervals throughout you know, throughout the journey. And I appreciate it so much. And this video is just a small way that I can say thanks for all the support that you guys have given me. So that'll do it for now. Be looking for this video to come out so you can comment on it, and then be looking for the video Saturday evening of the winter. So thanks everybody so much. Hope you have a good evening. God bless you.